Shadow and I are on our way to Gooseberry Mesa, about an hour's drive. We're going to do some astrophotography and rockhounding. Gooseberry Mesa is a great place for both hobbies. So let's get at it. Road construction. Stuck. Well, Shadow, entertain us. Tell us a story, Shadow. What's it like being a Jack Russell Terrier? All right, we are through the road construction, or at least pretty much, I think. Okay, we're on our way to the top of Gooseberry Mesa, but Shadow needs to get out and run around. Man, those skies are ominous looking. Okay, little buddy, I think the storm's moved enough. We can get out and start getting ready, but we gotta get you safe, because there are coyotes out here, and there are bobcats, and there are cougars. Let's hope we don't encounter one of those. But we gotta put on your protective vest, and gotta put on your tracker, because I couldn't bear to lose you. No, can't bear to lose you. The rain has stopped here and the storm has moved far enough away. I think we're safe now. And okay, and hold on one second. Let me get this little baby. Here's the Garmin unit. Turn it on. It's powered up, fully charged. We're good to go. All right, little buddy. Okay, I'm gonna have to really hustle. The storm is now past us, so we're good. I'm gonna do a mad rush to set up. Okay, well, it got dark, but I got the tent up and the scope and the mount, all the rig put together. Here's the tent. I'm gonna turn on my light here. There we go. So here's the tent. Got it all up. There's Shadow with his coyote vest on. Oop, chasing bugs. Oh, big one just went on my hat. What is that thing? Oh, whatever it is, it's not going to last long. Is that a bat? Is it a little bat? Ooh, I think it is. I think it is a little bat. Ah, it is. I'm going to turn my light off. Okay, light goes off. Okay, so the rig is all set up. Okay, so after being attacked by a bat, which it really was a bat, and anyway, making it over here to my rig. So I've started capturing, and I'm using Sharpcap. And I've decided it's so beautiful out here and the skies are so clear, and I just love the Eagle Nebula and the pillars of creation. I just love them. So I decided to go after it again. Let's go over to the histogram now. And There we go. There we go. And let's also set that. Okay. And we'll bring this, we'll adjust it some more as we get more data, but it's already looking beautiful. Look at that. That's already spectacular. Wow. That's incredible. What I love about Sharpcap and the Live Stack is that you get to see the beautiful image building, and it's also saving each individual file. You can choose what format I have it saving in fits, so that I can maximize the data and process later. But this is really so good. Even now, wow, I could just stare at it. I'm in awe. This is beautiful. Okay, let's let the rig do its thing, and I'm gonna go get the tent ready for bed. All right, the rig is out, or doing its thing, and Shadow is looking at the shadows. I'm going to bed. I think I'll get up at like 3, go check on it. And yeah, so tally ho. Well, good morning. I didn't sleep a lot last night, but what sleep I did get was good. So here we are, daylight. And this is where I had the rig set up. A nice flat spot in the middle of a desert mesa. And the polar alignment was perfect. So star alignment went real easy. And I was able to slew the targets and land right on them. That's always nice. Figure out what I'm gonna have for brunch. How's that? We're gonna cook up some steaks. That's what we're gonna do. All right, let's get that stuff ready. Getting a little bit warm. Well, I'm brilliant. You see my Coleman propane heater over there. Somebody left some 2x4s for fire. So I rigged them up so I could put my stove on it so I could cook my steaks. And guess what? I forgot the propane cylinders. So we're going to be cooking the steaks over a fire. Might actually taste better. I got to let it get hot and die down a little bit. But that's what we're going to be doing, cooking steaks over a fire. The steaks were cooking fast enough, so I built the fire up below them. Well, now they're sizzling like crazy, but I might have overdone the fire a little bit. Hey, but they're in a pan, so should be fine. Here you go, little buddy. Okay, here you go. I'll cut you some more. I got 2 of them because they were on sale, packed in packs of 2. They're not real big, so between the 2 of us, we'll eat them up. Give Shadow another bite. Here you go, little buddy. Drop my fork. It's okay. I have others. Here you go, buddy. Well, it doesn't get any better than that. Wow. We ate them. The two of us. Shadow had his fair share. Oh, and there we go again. My favorite seasoning for steaks, in addition to salt and pepper, if I'm not gonna marinate them and stuff, is this right here. I'll put it in the shade. McCormick's Montreal steak seasoning. I love this stuff. It's awesome. If you want to try it. Shadow's smart. He's moving from shady spot to shady spot. Ooh. Look at these pieces of petrified wood. There's a lot of color in those. So out there, that is Zion's National Park. The furthest. Well, I'm getting excited. It's getting closer and closer to astrophotography time. And I'm still finding rocks. Petrified wood. Little lizard. Now that is a beautiful jasper. Now that's a true jasper. I've been looking for this stuff. So I found it here. Usually there's more. I'll keep looking. Here's what I found earlier today. This is the best one. Is that not a beautiful, beautiful agate? I mean, that thing is spectacular. And that's the best one. This is more, this might be more of a quartzite. We'll see what happens in the polisher. Yeah, so I did pick up the grocery store in case I wanted to have a easy to make dinner, a kind of what they call the home chef thing. So I just got to put it all together, cook it up. Warm up the flatbread, and we'll be ready to go. That's good. One of the flatbeds fell in the fire. That's okay, I can't eat all of it anyway. Oh wait, why does it taste so much better when it's cooked over a campfire? Behold my tree. It's become a perfect little kitchen for me. Let's see here, 8:40. I think I'll be able to start shooting here in about an hour. There's still some clouds, but they're thinning out. Forecast still has it clear. If I have to wait a little later, that's okay. Just hang out here by the campfire. Astrophotography is a hobby of extreme patience, frustration, and occasional exhilaration. Well, I just went through a lot of frustration. because I inadvertently turned the battery power off. It shut my computer down because my computer battery is bad. I have a new one on order. It shut the scope down. It shut the camera down. And I had to re-star align the scope. And I had a hard time doing it this time. But finally I did. I'm now back on Sadr. I've got my object framed up. It's the nebulosity around Sadr in the Cygnus constellation. While I'm waiting for it, I'm just sitting here by the fire. Time kind of passed by, but then again it got darker, and that's better anyway. And then we'll see how this goes. Shadow and I had a great time rockhounding, camping, hiking, doing astrophotography on Gooseberry Mesa. We hope you enjoyed going along with us, and we hope you enjoy seeing some of the rocks and the photographs we've taken, and we hope you join us on our next adventure, on the adventures of Shadow.